No sé por qué se ha cortado la señal, tío, pero bueno. Estaba transmitiendo, pero en YouTube no estaba en directo, tío. Es que ya, no es la primera vez que me pasa eso, ¿eh? Me da cuenta ahora, pues, no sé por qué me da cuenta, pero me da cuenta, tío. Se estaba en directo, pero en YouTube dejó de recibir señal como si se hubiese cortado. Pero que eso, no me ha pasado ya con otros juegos, con Royal Company, ¿eh? No sé en qué momento se ha cortado, la
Not good.
verdad.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on.
Bot de extra elements funcionando robot.
Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like...
This the loot he got from the elves of Dolblathana.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Me hace gracia porque nunca me encuentro dinero en estas cosas, ¿eh?
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Tengo la vista de tanto leer cansada, ¿eh? Y ahora... Vale, voy a por esas dos primeras que están de aquí detrás. Son las más cercanas.
Looking for a thrush.
Julia finds you agreed to pay.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Qué perro, tío.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness. And you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witch I took down
Qué
tonight out
majaque de puta.
whoring. Gerald, right?
Vamos, que no la primera vez que lo va a invitar, tío. Qué gracia me ha hecho eso.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh.
Qué buena, esa ha sido buena, tío.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse.
Llevándolo a que
pheasant,
saque un
that
nombre el
lying
bicho.
scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize
Hey.
bullshitter came back saying it was till death
Qué
do
gracia,
we
tío.
part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Una desgracia, parecía tonto el bicho, tío.
Seems to me I've heard of you before, Whitehair.
Stop staring at the kids, you're scared.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
Para tener una chica, esto
I'm a
es un
friend
tío.
of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks?
Un elfo
You
también.
Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's
Hombre,
that.
y se pinta la
Wait.
cara, o sea, algo puede...
Any better?
Un travelo tiene el juego,
Anyhow.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Madre, que se acostó con él pensando que era una tía estando borracho.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Thanks for your help, and...
I can help with much more.
A ver...
Greetings. Come to look over my
Nivel
screen.
5.
Glad to take a glance at what you...
Of course, please do. If
Menos mal, este sí tiene armaduras, tío. Pero vamos, que no sirve, no son, es estéticos solo, o sea que defensa no tienen ninguno. Buena porquería, desastre.
So long.
A ver, la máscara de lobo. Vale, pero no me han dado otro hueco para esto, tío.
Help! Save me! I'm dying with poverty.
Help a poor bloke out.
Double cheese.
Why did that major
Ah,
throw himself up
let
the
me
fire?
if that's so easy. Black ones, red of it, maybe they'll get the
best deal around. One for the price of two.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the rat catcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
but...
This is grand!
You shan't disappoint.
Va a ver la que le va a sortear Geralt, tío, a los niños, va a ver.
So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
Que tenemos muchas límites. O sea, voy a soltar así de cute, tío.
It means that due to our mutations, we have an overdeveloped libido.
Libido? When a girl likes a witcher,
Nunca el
the
límite ya
witcher
sé lo
says,
que era.
"What will you give me for killing a monster?" And she says, "Anything you want."
So the Witcher says, heh heh heh, then you'll give me something you weren't expecting at all. And that's where little witches come from.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster a Witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster. What's it like to cut off someone's head? Can you show us how to cut off a head? Can we try your potions?
Cero tacto voy a tener, tío.
Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
I'd have rather had the rat catcher.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes, longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No, we perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Estos diálogos son cortos, tío.
Farewell.
Se agradece un poco, la verdad. Tengo la vista de tanto leer que madre mía, tío.
Save me. I'm dying. Hey, not like that.
What difference would it make?
Estoy en la otra isla que sí. No, sigo en la otra, aquí ande, vale.
Your hair lately.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady
Vamos, que la tía ha pegado un
known
baguetazo, ¿no?
until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then. we've arrived.
Mira que esté en una simple carrera de caballo
Of all
normal, ¿no?
the creatures in this region, I find steeds most
Pues
intriguing.
sí, parece que sí.
Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I'd rather resolve things with Molly.
Well, there she is. See the slim young woman? Resolve what you must. I shall play the horses for a time. If you wish, we can ride back to the city together.
La verdad que más de la carrera, tío. Buenas, Valentín, ¿qué tal?
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the Black Stallion and the Grey Mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
YouTube te saca los directos de este juego por las escenas subidas de tono o solo te lo desmonetizan.
No, no lo desmonetiza, simplemente que me pone los vídeos para mayor de 18 años. No hay infracción ni nada, pero eso. Pero hay a veces que no sé nada de eso y también me puso mayor de 18 años.
Okay.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. We came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Se le pide dinero a invitarla a ella luego. Es que es la hostia, tío.
And he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Yo creo que la Jackie al final se pasa por chica.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Vale, el otro es la carrera para hacer hacerla.
Well, well, another freak.
A 1000 kilómetros está el otro, tío. O sea, a 1000 metros, ¿sabes? Pues sí que está lejos, chaval.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
A ver, podemos hacerlo por las buenas o por las malas. Yo soy partidario de hacerlo por las malas.
Let him through before I get angry.
Huh? That a threat? You'll not talk to me that way. Oh no. We're done. Get him!
Magic! Kill the horse!
Bien, pues parece que así quito más vida.
Witchman. Best give up now. Try to get round it.
Magic!
Tiene ganas, de darme una hostia.
Kill the horse!
What? Lost your nerve?
Como una fuente. Ese va de mi parte, tío, a San Pedro. Estoy harto de dar dinero aquí a la gente, tío, en serio. Madre mía, me saca dinero por todos lados, Pasó de dar dinero también.
What do you want? Why don't you all just get off my back?
Not so fast, Roach.
Parece que si el equipo sí voy teniendo mejor equipo, tío. Estoy notando ya. Vale, no puedo correr con el caballo, tío.
They ought to never let your kind in, no grandfather.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Help! Help!
Arms from red, please, good folk. Draw it out. What difference would it make?
Got my eye on you, white one.
Yeah, I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
Did you catch him?
Kids.
What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
Ends of this comes mockery.
What shall I whip up for supper?
Digo yo que había una forma de entrar aquí, ¿no?
Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the
Toma ya que me lo salto. Venga, que tú puedes, un saltito.
I was made for loving.
What's this? Didn't hear me tell you he ain't looking for no cook, bloody bum.
Ni más cupillo el tío, ¿eh? Más teta podía. Yo me voy. No sé que me pegue COVID-19. Yo creo que voy a tener que hacerlo por las malas.
My servant caught some rag picker rifling through our rubbish yesterday. Can you believe it?
Rabble from Valens come pouring into the city. That is the inevitable result.
Why does the temple guard do nothing about it? They should toss them out by their coattail.
The guard has other things on its mind. They chase mages now, left us to fend for ourselves.
Ahí hay como una entrada, ¿no? Míralo. A ver, espera, ¿dónde estoy? Ah, vale, no es sitio, vale.
Just wonderful.
How long are you gonna make me wait?
Me mola cuando se quedan bugueados y quietecitos. Joder, que esta zona está plagada de gentuza. ¿Dónde me he metido yo, tío? Ve, aquí estoy dentro de la villa. Mejor por aquí puede haber una entrada. Pero claro, me va a tener que tocar luchar, seguramente. Seguramente que la entrada tiene que estar por aquí, porque si no, no sé cómo voy a entrar. O eso sería luchar con los guardias. Otra vez está aquí, tío. Esto no puede ser. Esto está pendejo. Este es un juego que a veces me da asco este juego, tío. Esto otra vez, tío. ¿Pero por qué tiene la maldita antorcha, tío? Este se ha quedado ahí bugueado, no sabe ni lo que está haciendo. Le pega tan fuerte que vamos, ni trabajar a nada se le hace falta para estar viendo las estrellas. Míralo. Se ha quedado ahí bugueado el tío. Se ha quedado... Es que está bugueadísimo, tío. Se ha quedado bugueado y solamente lo que hace es ponerse de espalda, tío.
What's he doing here?
Wonderful.
Run, Roach.
Hey, old big fellow. Would you be keen on helping me with a very important matter?
No loitering round here. Lay me down with a barrel of beer and a cup.
It's clear as the eternal fire. And remember, never venture into the bits alone. Always take a part. Oh, whoa! Now you.
What do you think?
Your strength's
Don't
gone.
stop this one.
Arms ready, please. Cuff out. That's the one. Draw it out.
Voy a guardar por si acaso. No quiero tener que repetir todo porque este juego con los puntos de control tiene un problema, Que si tiene un problema con los puntos de control, tío. Ya ves.
I serve the eternal fire.
I chased the pansy all the way to the garden. What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
And kids.
Civilization. Frank, we ain't looking for no witcher.
Me lo he pasado por la puta cara, tío. Hostia leche, anda que va. Como me lo he pasado, tío.
Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa
Buena esa, bro.
train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Var-Atras demand the very best. Thus, we've
F de play, tío. Se nota que no tiene bien los juegos alguna cosa bien solucionada.
Now.
As you say, miss.
Es que se nota que al tiempo que está no parchearon muchas cosas en este juego.
Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Madre mía, aquí como me ponga a salir me matan.
Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn as you desire. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know.
Esta misión también está graciosa.
Te acuerdas perfectamente, ¿no? De todo.
Ever fight a witcher?
Madre mía, me veo esa manta de hostia.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Está pidiendo combate justo, tío.
Well, you're much better than
Machirulo opresor, jajajaja.
Not actually a swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, in the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Este que tiene pérdida de memoria, qué leche.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Granted, you're quick.
Tengo que dejar de atacar para poder seguir atacándola, tío. Dale la tía, que todo tío me ha metido. Que me ponga un combate de esto como si fuese un jefe.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Oh, damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Esto es lo que quiere Pepino.
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me.
La voz del Geralt se parece muchísimo a la del Snake, pero es otro actor de doblaje diferente.
Pues la verdad que sí, es que habéis la voz,
People have always mistaken us for one another.
Y la forma de hablar que tienen también. La forma de ser tranquila que tienen cuando hablan.
Take it, Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess or
Amigo con los diálogos de este juego. Después me quejaba yo de Jesús Impatío.
exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this
Camioneta, vale, como si
Calonetta.
fuese una camioneta.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell then. Oh, payment for your time.
El tío está hecho un bocabriaga, Es que no puedo coger la espada esa, ¿no?
K-Swex.
Jajajaja, ya ves. Yo las empotraba a casi todas, bro.
Yo lo haría, pero es que... No creo que esto se convierta en un vídeo para mayor de 18 años, tío. Si no, creo que sí lo haría, te lo digo en serio,
Sick of it all.
Más nunca habéis visto un tío corriendo.
Bro, en directo es jodido.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond. Washed your hair lately?
He visto que este juego también Twitch tuvieron problemas cuando lo streameaban. Tenía que poner también para 18 años en Twitch para poder jugarlo.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Madre mía, pedazo de pata para ser una lechuza, ¿no?
Nice bird, but to the matter at hand.
So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picks up Dandelion with a pair of tits, you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Supuestamente ese se parece al tío, al Rescue, como se llame.
No point complaining.
O quién sabe, a lo mejor sé que se ha transformado en tía por algo. No descarto nada en este juego.
Could it get any worse?
We've naught to talk about.
You do well not to pester folk.
They grow fat on our misery. He's gutting their pork bellies now and plucking their eyes out. Because they look down.
Greetings.
Eternal fire be with
Las cartas no aprendiste a jugar, ¿no, bro?
No, tampoco quiero pegarme mucho tiempo perdiendo con las cartas, tío. El juego ya es muy largo de por sí. No creo que lo platine.
Eternal fire, why me?
Levioda's wounds. Geralt of Rivia.
Beg your pardon?
To talk about.
No sé aquí dónde me tengo que sentar, tío.
Which murdering folk at
Do you want to get slapped?
Get away!
Ah, después del ocaso. El ocaso es cuando anochece, ¿no?
Y así lo decía para que vieras que está guapo en verdad cuando aprendes, no para que te pongas a jugar todo el tiempo.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Ten cuidado.
Yo las primeras horas tampoco quería aprender y era reacio a jugar, pero después me dio por darle una oportunidad y mola bastante.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress to
Cada victoria te da al rival una carta buena y vas mejorando el mazo.
stars rend my heart open.
Esto tiene copyright, tío.
Why you flee?
Por si acaso, no sé si va a tener copyright o no.
Te va, bro.
No, comparte los beneficios, pero lo puedo silenciar, pero un coñazo hacerlo. ¡Mira quién es! La que le partió la cara al principio del juego.
Te saltaste el temazo del juego.
Es la que le partió la cara al principio del juego de la taberna, que le ayudamos y encima nos echaron del bar.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
No, el tío, la tía, yo no, la tía.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent
O sea que todo lo que hace en el juego tiene repercusión.
He risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered...
Aquí no hay copyright ni nada de eso, bro.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
It permits me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta.
Venga, ten cuidado con
As
eso,
lovely as she is talented. And this
Sí, para empezar está bien ese peso.
Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Ah, por eso se ve como una expresión en el vídeo.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. You'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. but Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the road. Got Bobby to see.
You lucky little tearing woman.
I'll drink all I had.
Do you seek to get me drunk, sir? An abomination.
If I was seeking to get you drunk, madame.
640 puntos de experiencia. No me lo creo que me hagan dar tanto punto el juego. En serio, me ha sorprendido. 640 puntos, flipante, chaval. Es la primera vez que me da tanto.
Winds howling.
Scandalous. Letting such miscreants into the city.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuben will have time to see you.
Want a bed?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuben cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
Madre mía, 60 horas de juego lo que me espera, tío.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuben awaits in the next room. If I might be allowed a comment, sir. It's not commonly accepted in this city to stroll about nude. I'd advise you to don some clothing.
¿Por dónde se pasa aquí?
Hey, Whitehead. Nice fun you have. He doesn't blush.
Empezamos con la escena ligera de ropa, tío.
Or you, Reuben. Right, because good as you. He's on the last.
Got it.
Anyway, just. I found it! We need one alive! Leave it to me!
Le estoy pegando con una maza, ¿no? Sí.
Don't worry, stay. Got it?
We need one alive! All together, lads! Don't worry, stay. Got it?
Oye, pues esta arma es buena, ¿eh?
Come on,
La masa es buena, tío. A ver, a lo mejor porque esto es fácil, pero no sé.
You'll never learn.
Good. Terrible. They don't. Let's. I'm in. What? Oh, I'll see. Yes, up. And see. It's leave.
I'll. Sure. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanet. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm?
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there.
Oh.
Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where's...
Whoreson's got...
See if...
Do what?
Thanks for your help.
Just go.
Hay demasiadas... Para ser misiones principales hay demasiado diálogo innecesario, va mi opinión,
Yes, you.
You got me.
Yeah. And if you...
Me.
I'd...
Fig.
X.
¿Esto qué es?
Be so kind as to follow me.
Todo eso debajo de una casa de baño.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you...
Time was on my...
Got things to do myself. Put it out. Oh, Bart. Not again.
Bart.
¿Esto se puede quemar? No.
Sheath your sword. Bart, stop that. Now.
Bad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
But hard. But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadler.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorford go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shoes.
Una explosión, tío. Joder, los diálogos también.
Not talk.
Boom en todos los idiomas hay una explosión. Fíjate, yo lo he entendido. Es que es demasiado diálogo y de relleno tiene este juego a veces. En serio, esto ya es demasiado relleno.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Getting harder to breathe.
Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can. Drowners. Damn it, can't course. Gotta get out while I can.
Esta zona, yo no sé, esto está mal hecho, tío. No me puedes meter una zona totalmente recibo daño y me pueden meter encima bichos de estos, tío. Esto es una fumada de olla tremenda,
Stand you've gotten yourself into.
Otra vez todo, tío.
Something inside blew it wide open. Wall 2. Outhouse drain pipe seemed to converge here. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place by time traces of magic. Blasted more spell blast further without taking
Que
that
encima se me quedan las voces. ¿Cuánto llevo de juego?
Not finding pieces of it.
No pone.
Getting harder to breathe. Counters. Of course. Close. Can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
Ve, esto es lo que no me gusta, tío. Que encima estoy obligado a matarlo. Es que esto sí que ya no me gusta, tío. ¡Y sigue vivo!
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel.
No sé, pero...
That'd be
vale.
it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
Dime que no tengo que pasarme esto otra vez todo, por favor, tío. El tío que haber guardado en cuanto he matado a esos dos bichos.
That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Menos mal.
Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can. Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
¿Qué es esto?
do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous...
Hola, otra vez.
Bueno, Valentín.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing here.
Tiles falling.
Espera que puedo saltar, tío, no me acordaba.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
¿Qué hago? Pero ¿cómo puedo inspeccionarlo? No, no me deja, tío. Esta mancha, pero es que no me deja de impresionarla, tío. Como digo, este juego, para el tiempo que tiene, que siga teniendo algunos bugs, tío, es alucinante, ¿eh?
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited.
Pero que no puedo, tío, no me deja. Y ahí, pero es que no me deja inspeccionar la mancha del agua.
Got a minute?
I do.
Time was up.
Got things.
No me deja, tío.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
No, mira, era eso.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertel Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral, but I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuben. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel? You saw an impersonator? Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you!
Estas misiones, tío, son demasiado largas. No sé por qué alargar tanto un juego de esta forma.
They ought to never let your kind in, no regret proper.
Yeah, no.
I'm warning you, watch where you step. I'm with you.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints.
Se me olvidó que puedo trepar y saltar. No, se me ha quedado pillado, tío. Qué asco de juego, tío. ¿Cómo puedes permitir con el tiempo que lleva 2015 y siga con estos fallos, estos bugs, tío? No me chingue la vida, tío. Esto es que yo no sé, tío. Esto es para el tiempo que lleva estas cosas cuando está un juego de lanzamiento es aceptable, tío, pero con el tiempo que lleva este juego, tío, era para estas cosas estar solucionadas ya, tío. Esto es la ley de mínimo esfuerzo, Que esto no puede ser, tío, no puede ser. Si es que lo llevo diciendo desde que empecé el juego, que se nota que tiene fallo y bug el juego, tío. Y mira que lo llevo diciendo desde que empecé a jugarlo, Pues nada, tío, ya se acabó el directo por hoy. Paso de... A la hora que son, paso de volver a reiniciarlo y eso. No sé si luego jugaré o no, pero es que ya paso, tío. Esto es inaceptable, tío. El juego no lleva 2 meses de lanzamiento, o sea, no lleva 2 meses en mercado. Lleva como 8 años puede llevar el juego, creo yo, tío. 8 años, 8 años en que no se ha molestado ni en solucionar las cosillas, tío. No, estoy a ver si se descongela, pero que va, se queda congelado por completo, tío. No puedo ir ni al menú de pausa, ni nada. Pues bueno, yo creo que ya el directo por hoy ya ha acabado, tío. Mañana continuamos, a ver si no me pasa lo mismo. Y bueno, voy a ver si por lo menos fuera del directo puedo pasarme esto y para que no me pase mañana esto, tío.